What's up, everyone? How to rig one of these guys. Came up with, I think, put it in the last video, but best way, in my opinion, 2/0 trocar frog hook. What I've been doing is shove 2 nail weights, and I just, use fly tying string, tie them into place with a little, I don't know if you can see that little bait keeper there, and then heat shrink it. Texture on it as well as the bait keeper will hold the bait, plus the gap here will prevent it from sliding down. But how you're gonna want to get this on, so what I've been doing to get the braid through the bait is where the wire came out of. I just take a threading needle. You can get like 25 of them on Amazon for dirt cheap. And then you want to make sure you find a spot where there's no tentacles. Push it through like so. Put your braid through the threading needle, and then go ahead and push it the rest of the way through. I think what makes these name brand Coikes so much better than everything else, in my opinion, is just how stiff they are. Like, I've tried and I have done it with other brands. This core is just so much harder, and these tentacles, like you can notice, they're standing straight out as opposed to like some of them are floppy. And I think when you pull it, that that quickness in how it rebounds is what triggers the bites. But you take your hook and then tie whatever knot. What you do is use like a scent if you want to use it as like a lubricant to get it over this, but it's not really necessary, because at this point you get your 65-pound braid, you get your Coike on here, and you're just going to pull. The biggest thing I always get scared of is obviously sticking this through your hand. So I try to get it down to where the hook is, and then carefully position it, wrap this around your hand, and then just pull and push. Does help sometimes if you can stick like a pair of scissors or a blade of some sort just to open up that cavity a little bit. There we go. So I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's as simple as doing a Texas rig. It is definitely not. You're gonna wanna have a couple of these kind of rigged up before you go, in my opinion. So probably took me, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 minutes. So it's not super easy, but again, it's on there. You can see the hook gap here. So one thing I have been doing too, this doesn't look too bad when it comes to, like how much hook is exposed. If you have some of the bigger baits, I have been bending these slightly up to get, just more penetration, because that has been a problem that I've noticed, is that you do lose fish on this rig. I think just because of how much plastic it is, but this is something here. It has the weights, because the nail weights sometimes do fly out. So by shrinking it on, I think that looks pretty good. It's kind of all compact there. And then this bait, even if you push down or the fish pushes down on it, because of the bait keepers I put on it, it's going to stay there. So that is the frog rig on the Fullcast. That's what it looks like with a 2/0 hook. So 2-aught, in my opinion, is the right size for these. Maybe a 3. But anyways, hopes this helps.